let's go. Wait. Hold on, Q. Feel like I'm at the tippy top of my game, looking down at the rafters. I had to son these boys, can't leave them bastards. A lot of dudes, just some undercover actress. I don't fall for it, I'm privy to all your tactics. Yeah, so try again, this time take a vitamin. Yeah, invite them in, welcome to the lion's den. And I'm Mufasa, big boss in charge of coming in like a bull. You see me raising the stock up, yeah. So baby, you gon' need some patience. I already won, now I'm just making a statement, Damn, baby, why your mans keep hating? You asking about the cake, you here for the celebrations. And I ain't fishing, I ain't really into baiting. I know they all wish I take away they maiden, but sorry I'm taking me and my lady mating.
This is the podcast where real conversation inspires real change. We will bring you authentic stories, meaningful discussions, and powerful guests who are making an impact in their communities and beyond. Whether you're watching on YouTube or listening from anywhere around the world, thank you for making us a part of your day. We encourage you to subscribe, share this episode, and join the conversation. Now, let's get into today's episode. This is the Just Saying Podcast, where every conversation has purpose, every voice matters, and every story has power to inspire. What's up, everybody? This is your boy, Furman M. Jackson Jr. I am the co-CEO and co-founder of Gateway Me Too, along with Larissa Franklin. Hopefully she'll be popping in shortly. And this is our Wednesday edition of the Just Saying Podcast, part of Gateway 882. We live stream every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. We are broadcasting once again out of the DFW, Dallas Fort Worth, Texas metropolitan area. And today's episode is called The Man Behind the Mic. Asad shared his story. Awesome brother I got a chance to connect with at Dallas County. He works in the maintenance department. He's doing a lot of great things outside Dallas County. He's a podcaster himself. He do a lot of outreach. He do a lot of gathering. Very strong brother in the faith as well. Asad, man, I thank you again, man, for taking time to with the schedule. We welcome you here to the Just Saying Podcast. I know you was on the other platform, the Walking This Way. So this is the brand new platform that me and Larissa launched together. So once again, we appreciate you coming on here. Go ahead, man. The mic is about you today. So the mic is yours. So go
I ain't
ahead
gonna
and
take
introduce
that
yourself.
time, man. Everything all good, but I'm gladly appreciative. I thank you for having me on the show today. I'm very humble and very welcoming. Peace and blessing be upon you all. I do have my Asad Futon Talk podcast channel as well, hosting out of Dallas, Texas, Frisco area. Just want to let everybody know that I am with Dallas County facilities. I'm one of the senior leads there, and basically what I do is I do a majority of all the plumbing, HVAC, welding. And I'm just having fun. I'm just having fun with it right now. Also, well, I am having an umbrella up under Take Action Dallas. Take Action Dallas has an umbrella of brothers that are coming together, and we're gonna hopefully touch bases on that later on in the show. But yeah, I'm humble and welcome. Thankful to be on the show. Thanks for having me.
And I appreciate you again, my brother, for coming on here. Like I said, I know you do a lot of great things outside Dallas County. That's how I met you at Dallas County, but you're doing a lot of extraordinary things outside the county because I believe every man has a purpose. Every man is striving to make an impact because we were not just created just to waste life. We were not created to be mediocre. We were not created to be losers. We were created to be achievers, high achievers, but most importantly, making that impact. So go ahead and take us to the beginning side where all this originated from, this inspiration, this purpose, this passion, the vision that you have for the generation that we're in right now.
Generation we have right now is basically coming from my upbringing from a young childhood all the way to adult today, and basically being motivated for what I see around me. I'm understanding what the problem is and trying to become the change and the solution. It may take some time, some years, it may take forever, but also well, I just want to take one day at a time and one breath at a time, one step at a time. I am very humble to come on your show. I'm very appreciative. You did a lot of upgrades, man. I'm very proud of you. Like you're doing a lot of big, great things. So thank you. We're gonna talk about like Brick Nation. Brick Nation is a new form of organization with a guy named Chris Graham. Chris Graham, he's a former FBI agent. He's also a veteran, United States veteran. Also, he played some time in the NFL. And basically, me and him, we are teaming up right now for mental health. Mental health is very, very cognizant in our community, within the African American community, and we want to community, but to everyone. So it's a nonprofit organization, and he has a story in itself. And we just want to invite everybody out. Take Action Dallas is my original organization with the southern part of Dallas, South Dallas, Bonton, Turner Course area, and we're trying to solve poverty, trying to help people pay some bills, man. Other than just uh, have mental health, we're trying to help pay some bills with that one.
I
Um,
like that. I like that.
so
Wow.
yeah,
Can
so
you
for
repeat that one more time? What is it called?
Take Action Dallas.
Take Action Dallas. And that is for the less fortunate or people who are not able. Wait, is there an income limit to that? And I'm sorry. Hi, I'm low. I just got off of work. I'm so sorry. What's up?
It's
What's
all
up?
right.
You already know who I am. Asad, what's up?
What's up? What's up? What's going down?
Just got off of work, sweetheart. So,
I
I
know.
was rushing.
I know. Hey, look, I left work and had to go to another job. You hear me? It wasn't enough.
Okay, that's what I've been doing. That's what I've
For
been
real.
doing. Yes, I'm
Oh,
so glad to hear your voice,
hey,
and
you
I'm
too.
so glad
Like,
to hear that you are doing like amazing things. I could hear y'all on my other on my YouTube, but like I was like, let me hurry up and get home and fix this here so I can do what I gotta do. Okay, so it's Take Action Dallas.
yes, take action. And I'm teamed up with the many masters around the DFW Metroplex, Allen Frisco, Epic, INT, Al Islam, DeSoto Master, and we're basically helping people that put it like this. If you find yourself looking at 3/4 in the morning on the gas tank, you might want to come holler at us, okay? That's all I'm saying. You, if
Okay,
you see
so
yourself
what's
saying,
the telephone number? I want to know the telephone number.
oh, it's gonna be 972
972
670
670
1516.
1516. And that's Take Action Dallas. Is that .com? Is that where they
That
need to register from?
Yeah, so and so if direct contact with me, just go to my social media, Asad Futon Talk. You can reach me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Now we're gonna post it because my name on Facebook is a little weird. Okay,
Don't worry, we're gonna post it on this platform as well. And I'm gonna, you know me. I like to reach out to different people and tell
I
different
love
people.
it.
Word of
I
mouth
love it.
is how it is.
Yes, it
You know.
is.
I hope you remember that.
Oh yes, most
I
definitely,
talk
yes.
a lot, sweetheart.
So that's Take Action Dallas, and then I'm also with a private car uh uh limo car service. Basically, it's a 2026 Mercedes Benz. It's a limo car service, and basically, what we're doing is we're chauffeuring entrepreneurs that business off the ground, realtors, any basically anybody with a white glove experience. It's not a party van for clubs and things of that nature, but it's very professional. And the rates are very cheap right now, and it's $100 an hour, $150 an hour to $200. And when you call in for that, I would strongly advise you say Asad recommend you to come in.
Man, that's awesome. I mean, that is some awesome stuff. I know Larissa putting everything together now. But that's awesome though, Shaw, what you're doing, especially in the city. It's much needed. Much is given, much required. It's very much needed. And I know there's a group that you did put together that you included me in on Facebook. A lot of educated men do a lot of great things and stuff like that. So how has that network been coming apart as well with coming together, people putting their resources together, their what is I want to say their expertise together per se.
I love that question, and I'm going to try to give you the best answer. It's going awesome, phenomenal. I'm loving it. I set a group of brothers down to the elite table, and we're answering. We're focused. We're driven. Everybody's responding on there. It may not be when I need them to, but I will guarantee you before the end of the night, everybody's communicating. I understand people got families, but I will honestly say, Brick Nation, Golden Bear Express, Take Action Dallas. We have a young brother named Shakur. Man, they're responding quick. Even yourself. I mean, I really do appreciate it. Everybody's responding. and we're preparing to have a gala at the end of the year around September. We just raised like 85,000 for the gala, so we're trying to get more resources so we can really have some invites and invite some people out.
I
And that's
hope we are invited.
oh,
We are
most
looking
definitely. You already know.
yes, we are
Oh yeah.
looking for sponsors just as well to
Oh
push
yeah.
our entrepreneurs out there and nonprofit agencies out there. So just FYI, keep us in mind, and we will
Yes.
be contacting you because it help us, we help you, we help the community, and that's all it is about. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, even though we are looking for a sponsorship, this is look, it is free. We want people to know that they are important, and sometimes things happen.
Yeah.
And with your with what you guys are doing, this is excellent. I love it. So you can be found on Facebook. Is that all platforms, by the way?
All platforms. Yes.
That would be TikTok. That would be Facebook. That
Yes.
would be
Instagram.
that's the
Now I
ground.
don't have now I don't have Twitter and all that stuff. Now I ain't scrolling all day, all night. Now I have a few. I be having to sit back sometime. Uh, I would encourage everybody to come out. I will give you all the more details for Friday. Young brother Nash Shakur. What he's trying to do right now is actually trying to get in the jail and speak to some Muslim brothers and sisters because we realized and had some research to where we found out some things. It's more of if you're not this side, we can't help you on that side. So we're trying to put some things together on that side,
What do
so
you
we can
mean?
all come together.
Can you
Basically,
elaborate?
to be blunt, honest with you,
Yes.
met with some people over there in religious services, and basically told me in my face, "This is a Christian organization. We don't have Muslims in here." And I said,
Hold,
"Wow."
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I used to work in MA programs, and they literally wait. It was literally told that like
It-
you understand
yes,
that like that is against the law. Like I don't even understand how they even
and
had the
then
balls to tell you that.
when this
all
particular
all the money comes from inmates. All the monies that feed into inmate programs go directly to inmates. And I think they have gotten away from that. Huh.
well, we I was able, short story, very short. I was actually able to, almost 3 years ago, actually, to get two prayer rooms put together. And I had to fight through it for a year and a half. And it was in 3 East and an infirmary. And then we went to 2 East and North Side because the brothers and sisters that are Muslim, which is myself as well, we was praying outside, praying by restrooms. We was praying in the rain. We was praying in the heat. We had nowhere to go, and anywhere we went with inside the walls in the county, we was getting in trouble, big time.
Yeah, because you weren't supposed to like. I understand the politics. You're not
Yeah,
supposed
it's the
to,
politics. So,
yeah,
brother Shakur,
segregate
he's
with
coming
inmates.
along, and I told him, I said, "Hey, brother, you got a big fight, but if you're willing to fight the fight, it can happen because it took me a year and a half to get just two prayer rooms. And I honestly can say within Dallas County being set up since day one, they've never ever had a prayer room up. And I'm very happy. I mean, to be honest about it, it was nothing but prayers happening. You get what I'm saying? It was nothing but the high being for
Well,
real.
I will say this here: there were services for Muslim brothers and sisters, and this was under a different regime regimen. So they have
Oh,
someone else there. Yes, yes. I've been there for well, I was there for like since Jim Bowles was there. And when he was there, obviously it wasn't. But when Lupe Valdez became the sheriff, she opened the door to so much, particularly because she was the first lesbian Hispanic female to become sheriff. So when I tell you she worked on discrimination, um, everything. Like it was such a better place. It was such a better place. So I'm very proud that you stood your ground because, whoever they have over there now, I already know who they have over there now. But, you know, we're not gonna put them on blast.
And
Remember this here. You guys work there. I don't. So actually I could put them on blast. But
oh,
I don't.
oh, oh, baby, oh, don't do.
Yeah, I don't work there. So
Yeah,
who's gonna do
yeah,
something to me? Nobody. So, because what they're doing is wrong. And to be a predominantly minority organization,
right,
particularly females who are in single parent households and working for their children, and you have inmates who are, that look like us. It's a big deal. It's a big deal I mean, I know you don't work on this here side, but when you realize that somebody that does not look like us but look like somebody else, our Caucasian brothers and sisters who have
hmm,
the same exact charges, who's never been arrested, but for some odd reason our bonds are higher than their bonds.
right,
That's a
right,
problem. That is a problem. And one of the things that we hope to do with this podcast is shed that light. And in the future, at least with that's her, because I look, you got to understand your policies. When you understand your policies, look, take it through me, go through me. I'll be there because can't nobody do nothing to me. Okay, can't nobody call me to no office. No, none of that. Okay.
right.
Um, I want to go to different agencies and I want to present this here. That would be excellent. I was looking at your website. So I was looking at the Facebook and it actually had a website. Is it the same website?
Same website, Take Action Dallas. Yes.
Take Action Dallas. Okay, so because this is what's pulling up, I want to show you this here. Um, because I want to make sure that we get everything down. And when we post it, that would be good. Does it only benefit the inmates within the jail to prevent recidivism? What is it? Does it prevent, does it help any and everybody within the Dallas, the DFW or the Dallas Metroplex? Which one?
Okay, so which organization are we talking about first? Is it Take
Take
Action Dallas?
action. Take action, Dallas. We're gonna
Take
do that
Action
one first.
Dallas. Take Action Dallas is more than willing to help anybody within the Dallas Fort Worth Metroplex.
Okay. Is there an income limit?
No,
No income limit. Okay,
no,
buddy, I'm gonna call you. Okay.
because majority of what we're finding out is within the organization, the people that's coming in, they have 9 to 5 just like us,
Yeah.
but it's just not enough.
Yeah. It's not. No,
It's
it's
not
not.
enough,
Trust
and
me.
so
Okay. I get
So
it.
so we're more than willing to help people out. Even if it's just, hey, we can pay a light bill, we can pay your internet, because we understand a lot of people that still come to us now. They're remote, they're at home working, and I thought a lot of people went back to work. But no, that's not the case.
No, they save so much money with being remote versus, buying out a building and renting it out. They make a lot of money or
Yes.
save on their budget per fiscal year when it comes to remote services. But yeah, yeah.
We had a young lady call from AAA. When she called from AAA, come to find out, she's the second largest agent that they have for us, like boats, life insurance, things of that nature. And she's selling car insurance. And she was like, "Well, I'm doing my best I can possibly do up here at AAA, but at the same time, my daycare alone, just for my 3 kids, is like $700.
Mm.
I can't do it. Like
Well,
that's
my
that's my
friend,
burner."
I'm gonna tell you right now, she ain't lying. She ain't
She was like,
lying.
"That's burner hub. That daycare is taking everything."
Yeah.
So
Well,
what we did
I'll
was,
be calling you for that Atmos bill because it's ridiculous. I don't even know why it's so high. I don't even cook like that. I was just like,
nah,
what
for
the
real,
heck?
nah, for real, for real.
Um, are there workshops to deal with home mortgages? As far as, and this is something to throw out there, and I hope I give you some good ideas, like workshops to keep homeowners inside their home versus short sales or foreclosure. I think that would be an excellent thing, or financial services that will allow them to go through their billing and then proceed from there so that they can kind of stay focused, how they can actually create a trust. Yeah, stuff that we did not learn in school,
Right.
life insurance, creating a trust, putting it all in there, letting it gain interest, things like that. This is how a lot of people, way back yonder in 20s and 30s made their money. This is how they made their money, and I feel like it's too many Black people that have not had their legacy. Like they don't have a legacy for their children. And we need one. We need somebody. And I think that a lot of people don't know where to get it from, know how to start, and they don't know how to ask for help. So I'm so happy that you guys are doing this here. So the website, before I forget, so what I pulled up is Wix, is https dot slash slash help 2010 dot wixsite dot com dash Dallas dash take dash action. Is that correct?
I think so. You may have.
Okay. Yeah, and then I saw the Facebook one as well. But this one is,
Yes, we can have our Facebook. Yes, that's what. Yes.
yeah, this is because we want people to go to the right one. Um, we want people to go to the right one. It says helping everyone live positive. That is what the website says. So prior to us leaving, I'm gonna be posting all of this here inside our podcast. So I just wanted to kind of get that out of the way. And like I said, I'm so sorry about my tardiness because I got up for work. Lord have mercy. I was running. I was running. I was like, Lord, I hope I ain't miss anything good. And obviously I did. I missed the best. So like I'm so proud of you, Asad. This is so great. I did not know. I'm proud of you. I
Well, thank
am.
you. I really appreciate it.
Yes, yes.
What my goal is, the reason, one of the reasons why I put Take Action Dallas and I put a lot of brothers in there is because it's only select few who is finna come eat at this elite table. And I only chose brothers who I actually see putting boots to grind every day and putting in work
You cut out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that again?
Yeah, he did cut out.
Yeah, he cut out. So for our listeners, we have takeactiondallas.com. You can find them on Facebook. They have a TikTok page. They have a website. There is no income limit. They are willing to help any and everybody. This year is brought to you by Gateway 8082. We hope that you are jotting this down. We will leave this here in the comments so you can go ahead and write this down, and we'll leave it up while we finish our discussion. So I did want to kind of get that out of the way. So Firma, I'm gonna go ahead and pass it back to you. Asad, are you there?
And then yeah, he cut out. I think yeah, he ended up cutting out. But like I said, this is a great thing that they're doing. Larissa, for the DFW Metroplex itself. Just giving back. That's something that's very important. Like Christ said, the poor you always have with you. So there are always going to be less fortunate. There are always going to be people that's homeless. There's always going to be that. But it's a scripture says it's a blessing to give than receive. A lot of times people want to be
Yes.
on the receiving end,
Yes.
but it's a
Amen.
blessing to give. And we know there are people struggling. We know that each and every moment. You just never know what somebody be going through in their home right now. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yep.
somebody may not have a meal right now. Somebody don't have no lights. Somebody don't have no water. Somebody don't have transportation. But it is real out here. It really is. Some people, Larissa, are living paycheck to paycheck. You know, I hear people. I watched this video the other day on social media, and you know, people talk about six figures and all this other stuff. It's people that has six figures still living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah. I mean, six figures doesn't really mean anything, to tell you the truth. Like, to be perfectly honest, when I was kind of married, I said
Mm-hmm.
kind of married. When I was married, I lived. I'm not gonna say I lived paycheck to paycheck because I knew how to save my money. But if I did not know how to do that, my money would have been. It would not have helped me. Let's just put it that way. And we were making well over $130,000 per year combined, probably even more. Um, so but it did not seem like I was like, well, there's no way we're making that much money. But on paper, it's gonna always say that. But
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Yeah, but yeah, it is, and we know that people are going through that. You know, we see how social media people are so fascinated with social media. You know, that people lifestyle on social media. You know, that's kind of phony, right? And people just think about people putting in so much stuff in there, and there's so much debt to impress other people, and they get further and further into the hole, and you actually, if you look at it, you actually working all this amount of years and hours just to pay off stuff. You know, look how people can't retire right now. It's certain people who
Mhm.
can't retire because they say, well, I can't retire right now because I don't have the money. I have this going on. So it's like, are we, can we be able to enjoy life a whole lot better? People, we spend our whole life working, 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 working until we die, and no fulfillment, no purpose.
Yeah.
No, you know, if that makes sense what I'm saying.
Oh
Like
yeah.
It
we
make a
I
lot
wake
of
up,
sense.
can't help
yeah,
it, but when I left for my whole mental health reasons because that place was just horrible. I had had enough. I just felt like when you work in that type of facility or in
hmm
in that type of field, people's burdens become your burden so much. So, and you don't even, sometimes you don't realize it. And that is one thing that pushed me to, motivated me to continue my bachelor's in psychology. Now, I'm not a psychiatrist, okay? I'm not a doctor. But you know what? Psychology works just as well. And
hmm
I feel like it's a basis to help. I want to help. So, that's why I'm just like, man, to hear him say how much he's helping, that, man, when I tell you, I'm so proud. I am. I'm proud.
yeah,
I'm very
yeah,
proud.
yeah. But you know, I listen to what you just saying, how you are pursuing, you pursuing psychology. You're doing something that you want to do. You're not doing it because I have to. You get what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
get up to go to, we trade time for money, per se. People,
Hmm.
we get up to go, oh, I gotta get up, I gotta go pay bills, and that's what people's mindset on, is paying bills. We say in Alabama, robbing Peter to pay Paul. I don't know if y'all said it in Texas, but robbing Peter just to pay Paul. And that's, it's like, no savings, no emergency stuff, and we don't prepare for this stuff. We really don't.
Yeah.
Who do we go to for these resources? That's the first deal. Like, we talk about things like this, but who do we contact? Because not everybody want Globe Life. Some people want Blue Cross Blue Shield, and then how is it affordable?
And do could go ahead, go ahead. Well, I think one, if we're talking about solution, do a lot of more research. We don't do a lot of reading. We don't do no. We just go with somebody say, and okay, sounds good. Just like life insurance. It's some life insurance policies they ain't really good. But you got what whole life, and you got um. I'm not. What is it? Whole life, and
Whole
it's
life, globe life. You got
yeah, because it's certain ones. It's
yep.
certain policies that you can't take none out. I mean, then it's like a lot of more studying. Just like when it comes to interest rates, we have not realized that that kind of stuff don't excite us. I mean, not say excite us. We don't find that stuff very very attractive when it comes to interest rates. When it comes to loans. When it comes to we just student loans. Student loans is ridiculous. There's a lot of people right now who have so much student loan debt that they spend their whole life paying on that degree. And the ones that do got the degrees not working in the field they went to school for.
At all.
And the elites, you think they paid for college? They had money. I mean, they had resources. And 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 do you that we're not finding a lot of resources, I want to say. We're not looking for a lot of resources. There's money out here to get. It's money that they have to distribute out. But a lot of people aside don't look into these things. We're so surface level. We're not going deep within the deep of things. We're just so surface level. Everything they put out is so a distraction. We so distraction about this, that, but we never really. I think everything to me personally is a distraction. What you want to say about that? To distract us from what's really going on. Azar, you there? Hello, you there? Azar, you there? Oh, where everybody at? Everybody just what happened to everybody? No, what happened? So I don't even know what happened to everybody. But I said, man, we do appreciate everybody for tuning in, watching us here on the Just Saying Podcast. Of course, I am Furman Jackson Jr. I am the co-founder, co-CEO of Gateway, along with Larissa, and we're excited to be here. Instead, we broadcast every Wednesday here on the Just Saying Podcast, and we thank everybody for the support. We thank for the guests that comes on here every week. We thank you for the conversations. We thank you for the education, of course, of things right now. But it is a
I
lot of
don't know
stuff.
what's
But
up. Like we are losing so much internet connection. So sorry, guys.
all right, he popped back in. There you go. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm having a hard time hearing you all. That's the only reason why I got a couple phone calls coming in.
Nah. I mean,
But I
oh
am
yeah. You got
available,
the
so
phone, but
this I am available.
Mhm. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, we're gonna persevere
getting
through this.
back
I'm
to
sorry.
what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I mean it's much needed. And this kind of stuff I like anyway. So it's much needed. But getting back to the point you talking about the sources. And I mentioned before we all got knocked off, I was saying that we're so surface level that we don't know go into the deep of things. I say me personally, I never really got into the deep things when it comes to what's the right interest rate. I never
Mm,
got interested when it comes to politics. We so focused on global, we don't even know local officials. We don't be because that kind of stuff does not excite us. We so excited about the latest gear, the latest phone, and they constantly putting this stuff behind the scenes to distract us. Like, what is the best interest rate? What interest rate should you look for? These are things we don't talk about. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean that's
oh,
something
definitely.
that they didn't teach in school because look, the one thing they need worker bees. They need people who lead, and then they need the worker bees. Everybody cannot be leaders, and everybody like no like the whole entirety of people cannot be worker bees either. So there has to be someone to lead, and then there have to be your worker bees. So of course, for sure. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense, my friend.
Yeah,
A
because
lot
like
of
I said,
sense.
that's kind of stuff we know. Well, cause I said that's kind of stuff we never really looked into. Interest rate, like before we were talking about insurance policy. You got to make sure you're getting the right life insurance policy
I
as
sell
well.
insurance
You know what I'm saying?
policies. FYI.
Yeah, because you got to. Well, cause I know you got to know the best one that's gonna get you, that's gonna benefit you in the long run when it comes to your family and stuff. I know you got what term life, whole life. These are things that we was not truly educated on.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Well,
it,
things have
like what's the difference
changed.
between.
Let me tell you something. Things have changed for term life. So if you do not know about term life, you really need to do your homework on it because things
Mhm.
have changed. When people think about term life, they think about, okay, well, I have a term for 10 years. The policy will only cover like what? If I die in a car crash. Well, no, because there's a lot more that's covered now. And I believe because, now, mind you, whole life is more expensive. You can withdraw money from it, the cash value from it. Um, with whole life, you can put that in your trust. And I encourage families, especially families of the Black community, if you get a huge whole life, policy, please put in a trust because you're able to borrow that money. Now, mind you, you have to pay it back. Don't get it twisted. Be sure you pay it back. But when you look at these millionaires don't have money like that. They have stocks. They have shares. They have shares that they are using as collateral, shares that they are using to make purchases. So, hmm, we need to teach our children because the school system is not going to teach them. It's not. It's not going to teach them. So that is where we have to come in and do the part. I remember a couple of years ago, my son was complaining about, I don't have any money, mommy, and I don't understand, blah 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 blah. So I did a personal financial analysis for him and his son at the time, his fiance. And so when I said, I was like, huh, you don't have any money left? Like, y'all have plenty of money left. So but you have to be strict. And I think because of the mentality that we have always been through, we got to wear the latest clothes. We got to wear the latest shoes. We gotta look our part in order to feel important. No, you don't. Be frugal. Be frugal. Okay. Because that's how you save your money. I know so many Indian families because I get along with everybody. Okay, Indian, Nigerian, it does not matter. Asian, like you name it, I get along, and I listen to how they go about their family dealings and how they are able to raise their money. And I'm just going to use my Indian brothers and sisters. So they don't immediately leave the nest. They do not. So their children, when they get married, they save their money, they give it to their parents, and at least when they get even 20% or over, possibly 50%, that's when they're able to get their homes. I mean, imagine that. Imagine that. But here we are. We're scared to give, $5 to our parents. Like,
Mm,
like what
mm.
the hell? So I'm
Yeah, we
just
didn't buy
like,
that.
no, that doesn't work. So, but it starts at a young age. If you start teaching this here to your children at a young age, then you should be fine. My son is getting ready to go to the Space Force, and he's going to be an E3 because he already have a degree, and so the money that he gets, he's bringing it home for me to sell it. I mean, I'm sorry, sell. I said sell it to save it because when he come home after his contract is over, I want him to get a home. I want him to have a home. So I was just like, sweetheart, this is what you're gonna get. Like we already calculated. I said, hey, when you get in, we're gonna calculate this here. This is what you're gonna get. You won't have to worry about how. Okay, you're gonna be able to get your GI Bill. You can use that towards your children. You can use that towards yourself. Even if you wanted to go back to the military and sign another contract, you can go ahead and do that as well. Just make sure you are using your money wisely, because if you do not, it is detrimental. You will be broke.
That's for
And
sure.
yeah, you will be broke. And what can you offer your children at that point? Nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, just look how many people still working past a certain age. You see the greeters at Walmart. I remember one time I was at a restaurant and it was an older waitress there, and she was there because of her kids. She the kids and stuff like that. But just our mindset when it comes to money is ridiculous. We get money, we spend, spend, spend. Like you mentioned, we buy the latest this, latest that. If you go through these rich neighborhoods, they don't drive expensive cars. They don't. They drive Toyotas and they drive cars like that. But we gotta go get the most expensive ride out there. And once that car leaves the lot, it lost its value.
I need that Maybach. I
Mhm.
need Corvette.
Not the Corvette,
I need
Corvette.
the G Wagon. I'm just saying. And you ain't trying to put it up under nobody LLC. You just ride.
Mm.
Oh, so
Corvette,
that's what they
Corvette.
use it for. They use it for business purposes. Really.
Yeah, that's the game. You can put a lot of cars up under your business and write it off as a tax write off.
I see a lot of Hispanic families opening up their own car lots all the time, and they're making money. I remember this car lot that my mom got her first car from is when they first opened, and now they have so many luxury item cars there, and I'm so amazed how well they have done because they have done so well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, oh, okay, well then, okay, do what you gotta do.
So, do we need to change the demographic of who we link up with? Like, or can we really make the black dollar talk with each other?
You know what? Okay, so I'm gonna just put it out there. I think the worst thing that ever happened was desegregation. And I'm gonna say it like this here because it allowed us to be dependent on everybody else instead of being dependent on us. Now that might sound kind of racist to a lot of people, but when you think about it, it really was. It really has caused such a rift within our own community. Now mind you, I come from a mix, okay? It's a 50-50 split here. But who I relate to is my mother because that's who I grew up with. My mother and my grandparents who were almost married 50 years. So that was the example that I looked at. And I will say this here. When she came from Louisiana, she was the head. She was the head of all her brothers and sisters. She had 15 homes in West Dallas. She made sure that all of her brothers and sisters were able to get homes themselves. She was the oldest daughter, by the way. Um, so she put in so much effort. And the thing is, there has to be a balance. Don't get me wrong. There has to be a balance because when we talk about there's no such thing as a pure person who is all black or a pure person who is all Hispanic nowadays. Like that it just doesn't exist these days. You know what I'm saying? People, especially among our young community, they don't care. They don't care about it. I think that kind of, pushes towards my generation, probably Furman's generation just a little bit. But this younger generation, they don't care. They don't care unless their parents have pushed it in them. But there has to be some type of changes demographically, um, as far as financially, the things that we raise our children. I don't know if you know, here in the state of Texas, you can homeschool your children. A lot of black men and women do not want to do that. But man, if I given the chance, if I could have homeschooled my children, I would have, because I would have given them the things that the schools did not. So but it's all good because they were able to differentiate what was right, what was wrong, and they learned. So I appreciate that. But Furman, go. What's your
Like,
take on it?
you know what? Just sit here listening to y'all talk. I like to unlearning to relearn. I want to say that unlearning to relearn. Just taking a whole new aspect on life as I constantly evolve and grow and learn these different things. What can we do better as individuals? What can we do better as a group? What can we do better as a team? Just really just being open minded, just getting to the place where we need to be at because we were created to be dominant people. We are dominant people. I do believe that, and to just fulfill the obligation on what can we do to make things better for ourselves, for our families, and just for people who come in contact with because the resources out there. The resources are out there, and that's all I have to say on that.
You know, I'm
Up to
more
you.
taking like a more aggressive
As you
tone
go outside, you
because
gonna tell me?
I'm taking an
Go ahead.
aggressive way about it because I feel like for me, I'm tired of getting on like different platforms, different channels, and just talking about it. So I'm mostly like, when you gonna do it? When you gonna do it? Because we talk the great talk we have. Like I believe we speak about the plan and become
Right.
billionaires when we talk about it. But when it's time to apply, fear. Fear kicks in, doubt kick
Mm.
in, everything negative kick in. Well, and then it's one of those things where this brother might got more knowledge than me, so I don't want to outshine or I'm going to outshine. Like, let's just do. I hear so many rich people saying
Yeah.
they
I
fail,
agree.
fail,
Hey,
fail,
I
fail,
agree.
and then once they grasp that one time where they were successful in it, they won. Hey,
I mean, I agree.
yeah,
I mean, I
some
agree
more
with you
moments.
1000%
Yeah,
on what you're saying.
I know, but I have a private client. Okay, no problem. Thank you. Thank you.
But get
All
back to
right,
what you're
so
saying, man. I agree with you 1000. Go ahead. Go ahead and finish.
oh no, so that's what I'm saying. I had it. So I'm tired. I'm tired because a lot of us, I'm telling you, we speak billions and billions and billions of opportunities and speak life into what we want. But when it's time to apply pressure and do what we need to do, there's nothing there. There's nothing
Mm.
there. And sorry to say, take action Dallas. We didn't have no money. We didn't have $0. But guess what? It got me to going to different churches. It got me to going to different masses. It got me to going to different people, sitting down with different type of color people, and just really networking with people. And no, I'm gonna tell you right now, the Jews, yes, they got a lot of stuff to talk about with credit. But I'm gonna tell you something. I met a whole lot of black people. I met a whole lot of Hispanic people that talk about credit too, and they got it together.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
They
That's
got it
why
together. That's the truth, y'all, of what I witnessed. It's just I'm
I
tired. I'm
believe it.
tired of talking about it.
But there needs to be like more workshop for us. For us.
This is
They got
it.
it together, but we
This
don't.
is it. This is it right here. This platform. See, we want to build this big old stage and make it all glamorous. No, when you first start out something, it's gonna be ugly.
Yeah.
It's gonna be raw, and you're gonna have to fight through it. It's the journey that makes it beautiful. So in order for us to go
Yeah, it
ahead and
is.
say, all right, so this is what we got going on. This is it. Okay, so this is what you can't make it here. You can't make it to Starbucks on Wednesday at 5 o'clock. I'll tell you what, you got FaceTime, you got Duo. All right, meet me on video chat.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we at. This is
You
where
be
we
su-
at.
you're absolutely right. You'd be surprised how many people donate money just to get a tax break, especially people who have a lot of money. So they will do that. But it's so unfortunate. I have to bring this here up because we are talking about this here a little bit. The one thing that I definitely hate is how a lot of people in the Black community do not do not want to help each other. It's almost like I can't give you that information because it's going to ruin me almost. And I was like, what the? Oh my God. Like, are you serious right now? Like, I'll never forget a situation where a friend of mine, I had came up with an idea for all of us to eat. I wanted all of us to eat. And she started it. She did her due diligence. You know what I'm saying? At the time I couldn't do it. So I was like, okay, that's so good. But then she wanted to step away because she was doing well. But then she came into a blockade. Well, guess who she ran back to? She ran back to me for the information. I was like, huh? So when you're making money and when you're justifying your business, it's all good. But when you don't know something, you're coming towards me. Like, I ain't got time for that. And I hate that. I hate that. I'll never forget. And I can say that because there were a lot of women in my family that was like that. And it's something that was raised in them. I never understood it. Like, don't tell them what we got this year on sale at. I was like, why not? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you do that? It was horrible. And I hate that. I hate that for us because it puts a precedence out there that we are not worth it. We're not worth able to work together, you know? And it's really sad. So hopefully, Asad, the next time when you start your when is the next sorry, I missed that. When is the next event?
We're having an event actually this Saturday. I'm going to be actually giving you all the information. We're having a run. One brother's having a run and one brother's having a walk. So I'm gonna walk run this thing this weekend.
Now, fast
I'm
walk like it was in track. I
not
got
for
you.
real. Walk run. Well, I got to build up. But it
I
Okay.
and
think
Big
Where's it gonna
John.
be at?
It's going to be one is going to be in Fort Worth and another is going to be in Arlington.
And it can be found on the Facebook page, right?
Also, yes. I'm also going to be giving all the details to the websites, the links, the social medias. So we have everything so we can link in with these people. And they're all nonprofit and they want to talk to people. They want to get their story out there. They want to connect with people.
Well, we will be there because we want to connect with them because it's not just, we are in the business of wanting to express all these small businesses, all these nonprofits, particularly with us because that's what we showcase, but it's not limited. Don't get us wrong. We showcase anybody who has a story, especially a story that's going to help the next. So don't get me wrong. But if it for my personal opinion. If it's going to benefit us, that's what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not speaking on media, Gateway Media 8082. I'm speaking for Larissa. You know what I'm saying? That is not our mission. Our mission is to uprise everybody, and everybody is included. And it does not matter who you are, where you come from, what you do in your life. It does not matter, but I particularly want us to succeed. So, we will be there. I don't know, Furman, are you able to join Saturday?
Yeah, what time does it start Saturday?
It's gonna be one that's gonna be at 9 a.m. and then there's gonna be another one at 1.
Okay,
Okay,
I'll be there
okay,
at
okay,
1 because I get
okay.
off.
And the one at one, what is it gonna be in Fort Worth, or that's the one gonna be in Arlington?
That one's gonna be in Fort Worth.
Okay, Fort Worth. Okay, okay. All right, awesome, awesome. 'Cause I know I have the show. I have a show Saturday at 11. Most likely I should be done around by 12. So that's really good timing.
Good. I can go ahead and text my messenger right now and tell him family, because you know what, I should have been with this here family. I work for an amazing franchise of family. It's family, and it's they're my black family. So I love them. Like I don't even know what I've been doing. Like I should have been there the whole time. And I'm just like, they are so there's man, let me tell you something. They're good people. I would love to have them on the show. Um and that's exactly what I would love to have them on the show, to preach about, the hardships that they have had. But hey, that's a good time, and I'm so glad you reminded me, because I'm going to send a note right now. Let me be off.
So another person I would love for you all to connect with is Terrence J. It just remind Terrence J. He has a lot of networking with CNN, NBC, WFAA. So a lot of news channels, but this brother right here is more than willing to help out getting podcast channels into like restaurants. So I had gave him the idea a couple years ago. Start getting into these restaurants. Go to places where you can set up. Ask them and what's the venue price, or if they'll let you set up for free. Because some places they'll let you set up for free. And start your podcast, in different restaurants and just set up. When we very first started out, you guys never, I don't know if you know about this, but it used to be a place in Addison called Buttons. And we
Oh, I've
used
been
to,
to Buttons.
oh yeah. So that was a long time ago. So we
I've been
started
to
out there
Buttons.
and
Oh, don't be telling my age, Asad. Dang.
it's all right. Shoot, hey, I'm up there
I'm
too.
older
I'm
than
talking
both of
about it.
y'all now. Shoot. I'm older than both of y'all now. Shoot. I feel like mama right now. God
Yeah.
dang.
We did it. We did a couple shows at Buttons. Then we went to Stone Trail, and then we went to Azure. So it's a lot of places.
I went to all of those places. Stone Trail
I'm,
and Buttons.
yes, I'm trying to tell you, and that was grind time. That was really grind time. But I believe everybody on here that has this platform, even if you're just listening, if you don't have a podcast, even if you're just listening, watching, you have the platform to word of mouth. What we mentioned earlier is to network and tell people and have that outreach and connection. Just say, hey, look, tune in. Hey, listen to this. Call this number.
Yeah,
So it starts here. I'm
yeah.
not trying to go out and build a whole nother platform to make a platform. No, I'm gonna work with what I got.
I know
I
that's
feel you on
right.
that.
I know that's right.
Man, I feel you on that for real. Cause hey, man, this is it. This is it. But looking forward to it. Just forward us all the information, and we'll be glad to share the information. What you
Yes,
got
I
going
do have
on?
a question. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I do have a question. You said the one that you said 9 a.m. in Arlington and 1 p.m.
One,
in Fort Worth.
yeah.
What's the 1 p.m. to what?
Oh, this is gonna be a until. It's free.
Oh,
So bring plenty water.
until you walk till you drop.
You walk,
Gotcha.
you drop. You walk to your job because because we're not because we've done a couple of walks already, and we've had people that just keep going,
Why
and we
Okay.
haven't
like
you
the
guys
event
did the
over.
Margaret Hunt Bridge? Like
Yeah,
it's so vast down there.
we we did one in Glendale Park. We had an event down there, and somebody just kept
Boy, you
walking.
went to Glendale Park. What you know about Glendale?
Oh, come on now.
Okay.
We remember when K104 used to be back then before 979.
I mean, I know. Oh, okay. Wait,
That,
wait,
that,
wait, wait.
that,
Asad, you from Dallas?
I'm from Dallas. I mean, hey, shuck a ducky, quack, quack. I mean,
Oh,
I'm just
shoot.
saying.
Okay, okay. Well, yeah, you know about Glendale. Okay.
Yeah, I know about Glendale. I'm originally from South Dallas, so yeah.
Oh, shoot. You from South Dallas too? What part?
Yeah, not
Where
just
at?
sad
Of
out,
where?
okay?
Of where?
Bonton.
Oh, you from oh. So
Bonton,
you
yeah.
know what? Speaking of Bonton, there is a farm over there. It
Yeah.
is unfortunately it is owned by a white person, but they employ the people that is there. And this man, he specifically employed the people from Bonton. Check them out as well. When I tell you they have the best, I don't know what kind of honey it is, but they have the best honey ever, honey butter, I think it's called. Man, I could eat that all day and then die from a diabetic rush. I
Okay.
don't even know, but it's so
So you're
good.
talking about Bonton Farms. Okay, so
Yes, Bunton
I
Farms.
I
Yes.
I live okay, so that's actually my projects before the projects. Okay, before they did all that rebuilding, I used to live over there when that police station used to be before the city. Okay,
Mm. Okay.
Before the Boys and Girl Club. Okay,
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm
yeah.
from West Dallas, so before
Fifth
they
trap in the
just
city. Okay,
yeah, before they gentrified the whole area
nah,
and
for
made it
real.
white, and then have them folks looking at us like we crazy, like we don't belong over here. I was like,
Nah, for
baby, this
real.
is where they put us, way back yonder.
Nah, I still remember when them blue and white trucks used to roll through the hood. They called Dallas Housing Authority with the.
Hmm.
You better go ahead and get that man out your Section 8 apartment before that lady come in here.
Heck yeah. Heck
Mm.
yeah. Man, look, my friend is from Alabama, so he like, I don't know nothing about that.
No,
No, I really don't. I'm a Bama boy, so
It don't
251.
matter because you still got your own Bonton and you still got your own West Dallas where you
that's
from.
right. That's right. And you're
That's
Yeah,
around
but
it
this,
every day.
yeah, I said, but the place I'll just listen to the place y'all talking about. I'm just an outsider, but hey,
I'm gonna take
I'm a
you. I'm
Bama.
gonna take you, friend. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take you, baby. Yes,
Look,
'cause you
I
need to go.
would. I believe it's every Saturday. You can set up. You can. I know the coordinator. I would love for you guys to set up a YouTube channel or the podcast and really speak when they have an event at the farmers market. That right
Okay.
there will be beautiful because you'll have live
Yes,
people tuning in.
yes.
You'll have people walking by asking questions, picking up flyers, cards, and really tapping in. You can be able to ask many live questions and have many conversations with different walks of life for people there.
Hey,
Right.
quick FYI, everybody. So back in the day, my grandparents owned a farm in Hutchins, and we used to go to all our hogs and and pigs and cows were veggie fed. Okay, we used to go to the farmers market, and whatever they did not want or discarded, that's what our livestock ate. So yes, big shout out to the farmers market. They have grown tremendously. It doesn't even remind. That's not a farmers market. That's posh town. That's posh market. So, but it looks great, and it's a great place to visit. Actually, I actually really like it. I really like it down there. So, big shout out to farmers market. I will. Hey, if you haven't visited, go, go. You can find the freshest fruit. That's how I met the guy from Bunton Farms. Like when I tell you, they have many restaurants there. They have changed tremendously. If you haven't been there, big shout out to them. And I'm shouting out to them. Hey, hopefully we can get that sponsorship too from them as
That's what I'm saying.
well.
Look. Look, hey, I'm telling you, because it's all about PR. So let's say we go to Black's Pizza, prime example. That's in South Dallas. Of course, he gonna want more people say, "Hey, I'm doing this podcast channel. I would love to come in here and sit for maybe an hour and a half, and interview some people, or just sit here and just have a channel. Hey, we can bring in more viewers, more people, and it is what it is. Go from there." I'm telling you, my mind thinks totally different when it comes to this
Hmm. I'm with you. I'm with you,
because
God. I'm with you.
because
I'm
it's
so
not.
glad you are doing this. Jesus, boy, I didn't know you had it in you. I'm so glad.
Yeah, everybody be seeing me around the county joking, laughing, playing around, but outside of that, man, because what I taught myself when I first got to the county is don't take the county home and don't bring it home to the county.
Yeah, you
That was
know
the
what?
very first
You're
thing.
absolutely right. Um, for many, many years, I never did that. I never even talked about my job. But because of circumstances, because grief will make you. It will make you change.
Yeah,
And that's what happened in my case. I had to get away from there. So, it just wasn't the same. Plus, they were, I didn't like how certain people treated certain people. They lowered the age limit. Things weren't the same. People weren't
oh,
safe. It just was not a safe environment. And I'm just like, no, I'm out.
oh, I
I'm
feel
out.
you. I have a lot of people on my side, on the facility side. They are feeling the same exact same way. Management changed up and it got horrible,
And it's us.
horrible.
And it's us. And it's oversaw by John Wiley Price. And I hope, look, we want to get John Wiley Price on here so we can get this straightened out. So we can ask him questions. We would love to hear what he has to say. We would love to hear Marion Brown and what she has to say because she's our sheriff. She is the head. She is the head of the sheriff's department. John Wiley Price, he controls that part of the district along with other people. When people vote, they vote for him because his name is so vast. His name holds weight. And I voted for him back in the day. Now, I can't say that he gets my vote now because there have been some things that I don't like, but I would love for him to explain so that I can be a supporter again. You know what I'm saying? So I encourage everybody, if you do not know who your local politicians are or anything like that, please go ahead, go online, find out who they are. You make a difference. You make a difference. Assad made a difference. He saw something that needed to be worked on. He saw something that needed a push, and he did just that. Sometimes people can get sidelined. An idea of mine got sidelined and somebody else took it, but it didn't matter because why? As long as the people who I
Oh, I think
wanted to get help
did
got
we
help.
did we lose somebody?
Yeah, it looked like Furman. We lost Furman for a second, but it's okay. He's coming right back.
Did we lose somebody?
Yes, Furman. Furman's coming right back
Hello,
though. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
hello.
I'm here. Can, can you hear
Hey,
us?
hey,
I can hear
what's
you. I can
up?
hear you.
Okay, I had to. Yeah. Now,
Yeah, I
don't
hear you.
look. Don't talk bad about our shoddy our mic. Something is going on with the internet today, and
Yeah,
but it doesn't matter. We will be there. We will be showing out. Showing up and showing out and asking questions. See why people want to be there. See where people can get help. And if you need help passing out flyers, I hope you don't mind. We are passing out our own as well. Because like I said, everything that we do, even though we're doing it for the community, it costs. There's a cost for everything.
yes,
So we
yes.
do need your help. So when our viewers look at this here, don't just look, subscribe. We get a lot of views, but we need the subscription. subscribe, like, and share. That's what we need. So, especially on the YouTube side, um, we have reached out to a lot of people, and it's by the blessing of God and Furman, because Furman is so organized. Your girl ain't that organized, but when I tell you Furman is like
you are
Furman is no. I gotta give it to you.
Nah, she telling the truth. Cause
No,
when I say I'm trying to fight 5 o'clock, I'm literally trying my best to buckle up seatbelt, try to get everything. I'm trying like,
oh, be safe.
yo, cause I know you won't let me down. So I'm
don't
like,
be telling on me. I'm telling on myself. Look.
Hey, I'm trying to get there like it's an officer assist. You hear me?
Oh man, be safe. We want you to be safe.
But when I tell you Furman is the backbone to our Gateway Media
Yeah, we want you to be safe on that
8082,
road.
he is the backbone. He is the backbone to everything.
Yes,
and I
yes.
love this man because he encourages me every single thing, no matter what type of odd idea I might have, doesn't matter. And that's what I call compatibility. That's what I call love. That's what I call just being a partner, being the best business partner. And that's what I'm talking about. That's how we are able to just transform this here podcast to where and it starts with us, because if there's division within us, then it's not gonna work.
No, that's true. That's very true.
Yeah. So your flowers too, my friend. Mwah.
Oh, the condition of people will never change unless they change it for themselves.
Meet each other. We don't compete.
Yes. He loved to tell me, look, we are social media now, so you got to get on. So, I was never like the type to get on social media. I used to be, but not really. Like for the past, I don't know, 8-10 years, I hadn't. And so he's like, no, you got to do this here. And I'm pretty sure that there are people on your team that you probably have had the same conversation with, because those conversations need to be discussed. It is what it is. When you know that things need to happen, you need to put your foot down and say, hey, no, they need to happen.
Right.
So I'm so proud of them, and I'm so proud of you, Asad. I'm so happy. You guys have put the biggest smile on my face. And Furman just said, be about your life purpose. And when I tell you, be about your life purpose, is so like, man, Furman, go ahead and hit me with that scripture, because I look, my boy just got his I ain't gonna tell him what you just got. Go ahead.
Oh, being ordained as being ordained as a minister. Yes, I got my life as an ordained minister, but it's here. It's time. Yes, I'm ordained minister, not due to the state of Texas, of course. So work has to be done. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. So it's been a week since I've been licensed as an ordained minister now. So I'm just looking forward to big things, and also co-laboring with Larissa as well on this platform and beyond the platform. I'm just looking for, God didn't send me to Dallas, just to work at the county and make a living. Right. He sent me here because it's a purpose here, and he's everything's falling in alignment. So I'm just thankful for what the Most High is doing. All praise be on it.
Man, when I tell you, it's a blessing to work with this.
Send me here. He's come here for
y'all pause again. Y'all pause.
Can you hear me? Hello.
I don't know what's up.
What's going on? It's tripping, man.
It's my internet. I don't know what's up.
It's sit on one. Larissa, you there?
I'm here.
All right. I don't know, man. It's especially be tripping, man. Anyway, don't want to talk about this good stuff. Okay, I know y'all was talking and just lagging. But sorry, can you hear us?
I can hear you guys.
Sorry, can you hear
I
us?
can hear the lag as well.
All right, I can hear you too. By the grade, it was at that point anyway. It's 6:16, so we passed, we overtime. Sorry, can you hear us? Hello, Larissa, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I think he got disconnected. I know by the grade that get off. It is 6:17, so
Let
um
me try to get out of here and then I'm gonna try to come back in so we can end the show because I know everybody's time is precious. It's now 6:17 and Asad got some things he got going on. So I would love to say, yo, you're doing it. So let me log off and log back in. Hold on.
all right. Assad, you there? Assad. Assad, you there? Hello. Wait till the rest of the time. But like I said, man, we do appreciate everybody, man, tuning in. We thank everybody for supporting us. And we just thank everybody for continuing rocking with us as we live stream every Wednesday here on the Just Saying Podcast, Gateway 82. Be on the lookout for the rest. She's been getting lunch her own podcast. That's her by Low. So be on the lookout for that. So I'm very excited on her what she want to accomplish. A big shout out to Asad as well with the work he's doing. And as soon as he passes me that information, I'll be glad to post it on my social media platform. It has to be unified. It's much needed. It's not about us, but it is about those when we come in contact with. Like I mentioned earlier, God did not just send me to Dallas just to live here. He sent me to Dallas for a reason. He gave me a purpose here. And I know that everything I need is here. Here in Dallas, so I'm very excited what he's doing. And I'm thankful for what he's doing here. But we at that time. So I know you about to get ready to lead us out. Low as well. So like I said, I know you have the Just Saying. I said the Just Saying. I know you have That's Her by Low coming soon. Like I'm very proud of you and keep up the great work.
Thank
I'm
you.
always
Thank
rooting for your work. So I know you want to go ahead and lead us on out. I know Side got disconnected.
I
So
know. Well, we
you want
want
to
to
go
say
ahead
thank you to,
and lead?
yeah, I don't mind. Yes, I really appreciate it. I get really excited when I hear things like this here. So, so we would like to say thank you, Asad, because you took the time out of your busy schedule to come and talk to us, to let us know what you are doing and the things and the work you are doing within the community. Is such a blessing. So we want to say thank you. We are giving you your flowers. If we are able to if we were able to donate that, yes, trust me, we will be a sponsor of you and your organization. And pretty soon, because I'm speaking it into existence. We're speaking it into
Right.
existence. When it happens,
Right.
we will. Because what we want to do is ultimately help the people that are around us within our community. Okay. This platform is about love. This platform is about inspiration. It's about, we speak on God, the holy word, because my boy know it. Yeah, I can't say that I do. And I would never say that I do because I don't. And I've learned so much from Furman. So I would like to say thank you so much. Love you, friend. Love you. So,
Are you?
I just like to say thank you
Yeah, I
so
love you
much.
as well.
Yes, 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 yes. So,
Yeah, I
with
love
that
you
being
as well. I
said,
appreciate you.
yes, yes. With that being said, make sure that you are looking at takeactiondallas.com. It's by Asadullah Heg. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, but you can see it at the bottom of the screen. The phone number that you can always, and I'm not actually, I don't know if you're able to put it in there, but I'm not able to put it in there. I tried already. But you can reach them at 972-670-1516. They are willing to assist.
I said we might have to go ahead
Yeah,
and
I
get
don't
it
know.
off.
It's my internet
And for some
connection.
reason,
So I know it's the internet because it happens every time I have internet connection. But they're on TikTok, but the main page is on Facebook. They have a website, and they are in the process of helping individuals who cannot help themselves. If there's a bill that you might not be able to pay, because a lot of people are going through foreclosure right now, any way that they can help, they are willing to help you. They have an event this Saturday. There are 2 times at 9 a.m. The first one is at 9 a.m. It's in Arlington. And the second time is at 1 p.m. and that is in Fort Worth. We will be there. The JustSayN Podcast, brought to you by Gateway Media 8082. And if you do not know the meaning behind that, I was born in 80. My boy was born in 82. So, perfect. There we go.
That's true. Also don't forget. It worked out. Everything worked out. It's all about alignment. Like I said, God didn't just send me here just to send me here. He sent me here to connect with you and everything else. So hey, so I'm excited about what he has done. Oh yeah, it is a beautiful thing. It really is. And don't forget, next Wednesday we have Miss Morris. I know you connected with Miss Morris, so she's gonna be on here next Wednesday, June 24th, 2026 at 5 p.m. It's gonna be an awesome conversation. So y'all make sure y'all tune in next Wednesday, June 24th.
Just a preview, just a small preview. Miss Moore runs a halfway house. And if you do not know what that means, you will know what that means. Okay. So look, everybody need help sometime. Okay. And you cannot be perfect all the time. You will not be perfect. Circumstances will make your life different. Okay. It just depends on if you're able to get back up and keep walking, because that's all it's about. And hopefully you guys show up at this run, walk, run, walk, because you don't have to run, but your presence is what matters the most. Okay. Like I said, all that information can be found on the Facebook page in its entirety. Okay. And that is Take Action Dallas. Okay. All you gotta do is just type it in. It'll pop right up. Take Action Dallas. That is TAKE Action ACTION and then Dallas DALLAS. That is all you gotta do. Look, check it out. They have put in so much work, and then you can see their mission statement, everything that they have done within the county, within these inmates that need help. And I want to say one thing. Everybody that is in jail is not automatically guilty. And I know that is the mentality of not just officers, but the public as well. But remember, there have been so many people. I was with the county for over 2 decades, okay? There have been so many people that have been found innocent after serving 20 plus years. Imagine that was you. Imagine that was your son. Imagine that was your daughter. Imagine that was your mom, your dad. These are families that have endured the worst possible thing. Okay. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna let my boy go on off with, you guys speak the word, because you look, I'm so glad he's officially an ordained minister. So any needs that you need as far as marriages or anything, hey, check us out. We have our own email as well, which is JustSayN Podcast at outlook.com. You can just email any information right there. We will be creating our own Gateway Media email as well. That's going to replace the Just Saying. Please look out for Walking His Ways, that is hosted by CEO Furman Jackson. And that's her, hosted by Larissa Franklin. That will be coming soon. It's not going to be an hour, but more like 30, 35, 40 minutes. And, because, what needs to be spoken is it can be spoken shortly, in my opinion. It's mostly about women. But hey, we're going to have those men there too, because, men have a lot of things to say sometimes when women speak, that's how it happens. So look, subscribe, make sure you follow and share. Don't just view, but subscribe and share.
Most definitely. So, like I said, I'm looking forward to your platform. I really am. I know it's going to be very exciting. I know it's going to be very good. And I know you're going to do great things with your platform. And that's what it's all about. We are in this thing together. You know what I'm saying? We're in this thing together. And we're going to ride this thing until the wheels fall off. And we still going to keep riding until the wheels fall off. But we are very excited about what God is doing in the midst of everything. And like I said, ministry-wise, it's taking off, of course, being licensed now. I'm excited about that. We'll be able to start officiating weddings, so people get married. I better do that now. So we look at ways to really expand the organization as a whole. But we're very excited. Oh, big shout out to Zay. Zay's in the building.
Oh, hey, Zay. Thanks
she
for
said
coming.
For no reason.
Zay, you are such a special person. I love Zay. Zay was on our panel a couple of weeks ago. Thank you, Zay, for always being our biggest supporter. She's been here since day one. A1 day one. That's our ace right there. So hopefully you're able to, go on that walk this Saturday. We would love to see you there. I think you live close by, or at least in the Metroplex. So, we want to see you there. Like I actually have reached out to Zay so many times. Yes, so many times. And where I feel like we have become friends. That is the beauty of creating podcasts, because you get to know and meet different people. And when that happens, you create relationships. And so it's just like, she's such a beautiful person. So big out to Zay. Thank you, boo.
Oh yeah, man. We thank everybody for supporting us, Lo, for real. We thank everybody for just reaching out to us. That's the most beautiful thing. People just been reaching out to us to come. They see what we do. And they reach out to us. So, matter of fact, we got a guest coming on. Oh, thank you as well, Zach. I give you flowers, Queen. So we do appreciate you. So we do give you flowers for being a faithful supporter, along with Larissa. I give you flowers as well. Also, ma'am, and they great stuff. Hey, we are excited. We are excited. Here, I'm talking about the good things. Lo, it's all about the good things. I know we at that time. It is 6:30. We got to be ready to depart. But we do appreciate everybody once again, man. We encourage y'all, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Get out, get some fresh air, take a deep breath, relax.
Go for that run. Go for that run, because your girl don't look. Look, don't be talking about my little arms. Look at that muscle. Hey. Yeah.
Well, okay. Go to the gun show. All right. Hey, I'm proud. Hey, take care of the temple. That's what it's all about, taking care of your temple. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get ready to part. You have anything else you want to say, Larissa, before we go? Anything else you want to add?
Good.
Anything else?
We good? Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see y'all next Wednesday with our featured guest, Miss Moore. So look forward to that conversation, of course. Larissa connected, and she's very excited about coming on the show. So we're looking forward to having her on next Wednesday. So peace out, everybody. Peace out, everybody.
Thank you, Asad.
And we can just dance the night away.